So my name is Beasley, and I'm a UX designer for Mozilla, and I just talked about 13 signs your UX needs an exorcism, which is a 101 that covers some of the most common things. It's phrased in the way of, these are the things that people say when they're about to make a bad decision. So gave some examples of what you should and shouldn't do, and hopefully you'll have something to think about the next time you hear yourself saying that or somebody else. So when you're putting sites together, and there's always this temptation to make more and more features, but the more complex and the more features that you have, it's almost not a linear curve, it's almost an exponential curve. So they have a cost in terms of your development time, but they get exponentially more difficult to maintain for code complexity, but also for your UX. So you have to be realistic about what your team's qualifications are, and if you have a really great design team that can actually pull off a super complex feature set, then go for it, because there are plenty of examples of sites that do that really well. But each feature that you add adds much more complexity. So I guess the answer is don't bite off more than you can chew, in a nutshell. It's hard to do that though, because features are fun. They give marketing something cool and new to talk about, but they have a huge cost in terms of the UX. So if you can't make a simple site that users resonate with and they care about, then you're not going to have a successful site. I would rather have somebody hate a site rather than just be apathetic about it, because there's plenty of sites that I think would fall into that category of that site never should have been built. That nobody really hates it, nobody really loves it either. Chances are if somebody hates your site, it's because it comes really close to solving a problem that they have and they actually care about deeply. So if you're getting hate mail for your site, it's because these are the people that care enough to actually write you. And that's a way better situation to ever be in, because you can convert those people into your biggest fans. They want to be your biggest fans. So listen to those as carefully as you possibly can. I mean, not obviously everything that you're going to get in hate mail is going to be a useful thing, but there's some gold in there. Look for those haters, try to convert them into loving your site. Back to the comment about the hate mail. I think this is something that UX designers do. I was having a dinner at my house, and I said, how often do you write into a website and give them a critique of their of their interface? And everyone kind of laughed, and it was this laugh of, oh, I didn't know I was the only one. So we do those impromptu critiques from time to time, and I would say the most common things that even are within my scope to be able to write a single email and make a difference are going to be UI nits. And it's things like, hey, when I click the submit button and nothing happens and I have no idea what's going on, it's because you didn't actually show, your error detection doesn't work right. And so it's very pragmatic UI sort of stuff. Those are my most common things that I would actually be able to make a difference in.